Good morning, my beautiful people. Happy Monday. Hope you are doing well today. Um, just a couple quick things wanted to talk to you about. I apologize for my last video. I normally record my videos on my iPad. And the other day, the last video that I did, I actually recorded it on my phone, which is something I hadn't done in a while, but I was unaware that my settings apparently had changed some kind of way, and it disabled my comments. Don't know, I did not do that on purpose. I do apologize, and I think it had been like a day or two before I even realized what was going on, and I enabled the comments. But of course, by then it was too late because pretty much most of the people had already seen it. So I apologize for that. I will be more careful and make sure that whether I'm doing it on my iPad or my iPhone, that comments are enabled, because I like hearing from you guys. And when I didn't hear from you, but I saw people liking the video, and I was like, why isn't anyone saying anything? Usually Alan is like one of the first ones to say something. And yeah, comments were disabled. So I apologize for that. Also, one of the channels that hubby and I absolutely love, we have a lot of them that we like, but one is PFS on YT, used to be called Prepping for Survival. We absolutely love her, and her husband Kevin as well. He has his own channel as well. And I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday. Saturday, she put out a video, and it's funny because I had been doing a little bit of research looking on my YouTube Studio app for YouTube. And I was like, you know what? I noticed that it's a little down, where I've actually had a couple of videos that had over 100, and there was, I think, one or two that actually had over 300 views on it. But it was a long time ago, and it was from, pretty much the same thing I do, as far as like going in the stores and showing you, what's going on and everything. And the reason why I brought up Prepping for Survival is because she actually nailed it on the head. Whereas she's not showing the stores as much as she used to, and that people either comment, oh, you're not showing the stores anymore. And I agree with her. She, like I said, she nailed it. She was like, they're not changing. Nothing has changed. You see a little open space here or there. There are a lot of stores that are constantly getting in supplies that they ordered months ago, and they're, stocking it up. So there's really nothing to talk about. I mean, there's nothing to show. There's plenty to talk about, because yeah, the quality of the food has gone downhill, like so bad. They have so much meat that they put out to be reduced, because by the time they get it, it's already kind of starting to turn. And if it wasn't for one of our 3 freezers, or if I'm not cooking it that day, it gets thrown in the freezer, because I try to buy reduced meat whenever I can. But I mean, if it's gone, like the whole thing is looking brown, no, I'm not going to buy that. But there have been a couple of instances. In fact, I think I told you guys a couple of months ago, like 3 months ago, we went to Costco, and we always get the New York sharp cheddar slices, and we got those because we were finishing up our last pack, but we still had, like, I don't know, 10 or 12 slices left in the old one. So we finished that one. By the time we finished it, before we could even open the new one, I just happened to look under the bottom or something like that, and on the side near the back, they were starting to turn moldy. They were growing mold. So I didn't even bother opening it. I took it right back to Costco like the next day, and let them know, and they're like, oh, this is, they must be doing something to the food. I'm like, or it's been on a supply ship for so long, by the time you got it, it was already starting to turn bad. But yeah, I had to do that with Costco with cheese, and also at Sam's with cheese. I had gotten the big square plastic container of shredded Parmesan, and we got like halfway through it, and I I want to say it was a couple days later, and I went to go sprinkle some on my husband's scrambled eggs, and it was starting to turn moldy. I was like, why is it clumped together like that? And then when I looked further, it was like, yeah, that's the beginnings of mold. So yeah, I instead of returning it, that one I just threw out because like we were halfway through it. Um, I hadn't seen green yet, but you know how it turns white first, and then yeah. Luckily, we did not eat that, and I was paying attention, and we did not get sick or anything off of that. But yeah, cheese especially, and produce. Oh my goodness, produce has been a nightmare. And I mean, you know, mushrooms are a fungi anyway. For them to go bad as quickly as they are, not to mention um, every time I pick up onions, it's, excuse me, not gnats. I was trying to say gnats or fruit flies. Knives, yeah. Um, fruit flies or gnats or whatever they are is all over it. They must have got a huge shipment of grapes in because all their grapes are like 99 cents a pound, and they're like huge bags of it. Um, I got one of the last bags of the red ones in the store on, don't have me lie, Bartlett. The Bartlett store, because we went to Truce also. So I was trying to remember which one did we do. Yeah, we did a huge haul Saturday, and then we did a mini haul on Sunday because I didn't get as much water as I wanted. And then I kept forgetting getting coffee creamer for some reason. Yeah, scatterbrain. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So when you go to the store, I mean, it pretty much looks the same, which is the reason why I haven't been filming. But just the fact, keep your eyes on the produce, which I'm sure many of you can already attest to that. Oh, potatoes are another thing that goes bad really, really fast. Um, the onions, the potatoes, the avocados, usually when I buy them, because I love avocados. I've been eating avocados since I was a kid. Usually the avocados are still hard and you have to wait a couple days. No, the two that I got on Saturday were not overly ripe, but I mean, they were soft enough, like they were perfect. So I didn't even have to wait a day or two to eat those. In fact, I need to go eat that second one because they were 2 for $3. They were huge. They were like nice size ones. So yeah, I need to do something with that other one today or tomorrow before it gets overripe. As far as news goes, a lot of stuff is going around. I mean, y'all know it was from one point, you know, every few months something was happening. Then it got down to once a month something big was happening. Then it was every couple weeks. Then it's every week. And now you can't pretty much get through a day. Pinball is can attest to this. I think he released, was it 5 or 6 videos Friday? It was insane. And Travis pretty much has been the same way. Travis has had to ramp his up where he would do, I think when I first started watching him a year or two ago, he was doing like one video every couple of days. And now even he's like sometimes, most times actually, releasing a video twice a day. Because there's so much going on. And I honestly can't keep up. I don't see how they're completely keeping up. But hey, hats off to you guys for real. Couple things I did see, and I haven't. A couple of things that I think might eventually lead to something much bigger. First of all, now whether or not this is posturing, I'm not sure. but I'm sure everyone has heard something about Ukraine has Russia on the run in a particular region. Don't ask me what region. I didn't go into all that research. But Russia has explained that their withdrawal is not actually a withdrawal, it is a redeployment. And they are pretty much focusing on the, let me pronounce it right, Lord, Donetsk region. So the troops that they are moving from whatever region that Ukraine is saying that they're winning, they're actually focusing on the Donetsk region. And they're, I guess, going to do whatever. Something that did come to me while I was doing the research is, hey, what if they're pulling out of that particular region because they're probably thinking of using a tactical nuclear weapon and get their people out? You know what I'm saying? It's just a thought. Or it could be Russia's posturing, yeah, we got our butts whooped, but we're just going to say we're moving our troops somewhere else. So there's that. Another thing, I haven't heard anyone say this, but then I don't have time to sit there and watch YouTube all day long. Poland has been intensifying efforts to have the country's border with the Czech Republic redrawn. And they said back after World War II, it was somewhere in the 1950s where Poland and Czechoslovakia, they were, I guess, communist countries or whatever. And they, you know how they redrew the map of Europe pretty much, and they kind of call themselves punishing the communist bloc or whatever. And they haven't agreed to it, the way it was redrawn, but then I don't think anybody in that area did. They are saying there's 368.44 hectares they want in compensation with the Czech Republic, which back then was Czechoslovakia. And in addition to that border that they want redrawn, last week, Warsaw announced their intention to sue Germany for Nazi occupation, and they want $1.3 trillion in reparations. There were payments that were previously paid to Poland, but Poland says that that amount was way too little. It wasn't nearly enough that was given, and they only accepted the money due to pressure from Moscow at the time. But yeah, they're wanting to sue Germany for $1.3 trillion for the Nazi occupation. Why are they waiting all this time to say this? Maybe they're hurting for money and they're just trying to think up any little thing they're not happy with to, get money. I don't know why they think Germany has that much money, but then hey, Germany might have it. I read no, I didn't read anything. I watched a documentary. It was on PBS. It was regarding Germany's wealthiest people, and a lot of them would not go on camera or say anything because they knew where their money came from during World War II, as far as taking it from persecuted Jewish people. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I'm going to keep researching on, of course, in addition to preparations that we're doing here and all that. Got some more bottled water this week, and we're working on getting another IBC tote for the backyard and a couple other things that we're doing. So I will hopefully get back to you before Friday. And until then, you guys take care, keep prepping, keep praying, and God bless. Have a good day.